Hello, everyone. So, a friend of mine asked me to help him earn some free dark matter. So, he sent me his referral code for playing this game, and I've got to get so many points in the game. So, what I decided to do was record how I build the points really fast, surpassing the majority of people, especially in this server, which is a little bit older. So, it's really easy to do. So, this is a game called Ogamex. It's a real time um, game. Everyone works on the same time. It's a war game. It's also an empire game where you build up for resources and things like that. Okay. Now this is a clone of the original O game, which I think, my personal opinion is this is a much better clone. The owner of this has actually put a fair bit of work into it. So it's a really good version of OGame. It's pretty stable. It doesn't crash like some of the other clones that you see. And there is many ways to make different dark matter. So dark matter is a substance that can help you perform better in the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use his referral code that he gave me. So I'm going to paste this in. Okay, so that's now got his referral. So when I log in, so I'm going to log in. So I think I saved this one. Okay, so I can click log in. So now the server he wants me to play is Orion. So this is the information. It runs at 1,000 speed to the original O game, and the fleet runs at 6 speed to the original. But this game actually runs way faster than that because there's so many different things that you can add into to increase your speeds. You'll see. So let me just create the thing. So Master Explorer. Now, back in the COVID lockdowns, I played this game and I spent good 6 months every day on this game, and so I know it like the back of my hand. However, there is a few changes. So let's start this, and the whole goal of this, the whole point of this, is to get to. So as you see, I'm ranked 1,736. Oops, what's happening there? Click on that. So we want to get these ranks. So we were in 0 points, and I believe we got to get down to. Uh, I don't think we have to get that far. Trying to work out where we want to be. So for him to get all his dark matter that he needs, I got to get in there 1 trillion points. Now this game works on you get 1 point for every 1,000 units that you spend, no matter what the unit is, whether it's metal, crystal, or deuterium, which is here, metal, crystal, deuterium. All right, so I'm going to click this online bonus. Now this gives me some free dark matter, all right, and some academy points. So we're going to start the academy as a miner. So you get class miner. So we get 50% product, 50% resource production, and 2 speed. We don't need this later on the game because I'll show you how we're going to get our points, and we're going to get them really fast. Um, if I was going to play this game, I'd actually play this Discoverer, but you change. Um, if I had more time, I'd play Commander because you can actually attack other players and you get extra benefits as a someone who attacks other players. But for now, we're going to say Miner, and I don't think we even have to skip to Discoverer because I don't think we'll actually need to worry about doing any expedition missions because there's going to be enough resources laying around that we will be able to spend really fast. So this is how I do it. So I want to, everything's about the speed. So I want to do this as fast as possible. So we'll get this and we'll go to like level 7. of that to start with. Okay. Now we need level 2 to unlock shipyards. So the shipyard just cleared out, so we can. It's highlighted up now. We can actually build that. Now we're also going to have to get some research. Now the beauty of this game over the original is you automatically get a queue. See how all the buildings down the bottom are queuing up. So in the original O game, you actually have to spy officers, which all cost dark matter, and you got to basically buy the dark matter in the original game. This one here, we can. There's so many ways to make dark matter. Like you saw already, the online bonus, and there's another way down here. We promote server. Now we're only going to do this once. Okay, so if we do these, you can see at the moment we've got 405,000 dark matter. We won't have to do these again. So this is all we're going to have in the game. Okay, so if I press that again, you'll see there's timers. So that's going to be 12 hours. We're not playing that long. We're going to be done in just a few hours. So right now, so we've already built here. We want to take this to level 4, I think. And we want to take these to level 2. Now, we need some economy. So just quickly here, you can see I have no metal mines, no crystal mines, solar plants, fusion reactors, and solar stats. These actually create more power, and you need power to create the resources, but you need the mines. Mines cost power, which create resources. We won't be using crawlers. We won't be using researchers. We'll use some officers. I'll show you that shortly. And we'll use our. We probably won't even use Academy. We don't need it. So let's start getting this happening. So what we'll do, we'll start this on level 10. Okay, so we build fast because we did some robots. We'll put this on level 10. Because we're on level 4, we'll put this on level 10 as well. Now, what you'll notice here is these productions have not gone up even though we built these, but the energy is going down. So all we're going to need to do, we're going to need these to help us start. I'll throw them on level 10 for the moment. So now see the energies, we're building up the plants. Now you can see the production here has increased. So there's a fair bit of production. All right. Now we get a ranking bonus. That is because we're a new level. I think we get the maximum ranking bonus till you reach 750. The whole idea of the ranking bonus is to help people who start later to catch up quicker. All right, so let's go in here. We're only going to take these up to level 20. So what we'll do while we're doing here, we can do some research. We need to unlock small cargoes. Okay, and we need to unlock this cargo technology. So if you click on it, it tells you what you need. So we'll do these a little bit later, but for now, let's unlock small cargoes. So we need 1 level energy. Now, when you do these, it actually helps your energy here as well. Like if I do another level, let's show this changes. Okay, well, it went up because of we're still building other things at the moment. But anyway, let me just come in here. Oh yeah, let me show you here. Researchers, I get 25 extra power because of that research. Now we're going to get this to level 6. Actually, we want this at level 10, but for now, let's get this up. I can only do 4 in the queue with research, so let's add 1 more in there. Level 6 unlocks large cargoes, so we're actually going to use large cargoes to collect resources that's laying around. And so let's come back in here. Let's set this up for the queue, put that to level 20. Actually, we'll take these to level 22. We need crystal higher. That's the maximum queue at the moment. So we'll let them build up, come back and have focus on this research for a while. Now we're also going to need spy technology to level 3. Level 3 will unlock spy probes, and spy probes will help us on further missions. So if we come into the shipyard, we still can't build spy probes. We can't build heavy cargoes yet. We can do the light cargoes, but we're not going to use them for this because we. I'll explain why here. Look, okay. So if you look at the basic information of a light cargo, it is faster. Okay. So as we've increased, we have a 10,000 space speed, and this is our actual based on the combustion engine that we've been researching. So it increases the speed. So these are a little bit faster than large cargoes, but they only hold 5,000 materials. That means one ship costs us 2,000 metal, 2,000 crystal. It will pick up 5,000. So it would only pick up about 1,000 more than what it costs to build. Now, if we look at the large cargo, so we're going to have to go shipyard level 4, and we're still going to get up to combustion level 6. If we click on this, you'll see it runs a bit slower, but it holds 25,000. Now, these cost 12,000 to build, so these actually will bring in double what they cost plus 1,000. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So it's the same thing, but because they cost 3 times as much, they actually hold 5 times as much. Did I calculate that out right? Yeah, I think I did. So they carry 5 times as much for 3 times the cost, but they do run a little bit slower. So we're going to need maybe 10 million of these to reach the level that we want. Okay, so the metal mines are still building. Once these mines are built up and we've got this energy in the green, that's all the mining we're going to do. Okay, remember this is about speed. So once this is done, we should be able to build those probes now. So let's quickly come in here. I need a higher shipyard. Well, we need level 4 here. So let's come back in here. I'm going to cancel these for the moment. Okay, because I want to get this shipyard working now. Okay, so the shipyard's the minimum we need. So let's go back into here, rebuild you. So we wasted a bit of time with that. What we'll do, we'll take this to 23, and we'll just fill a couple more solar plants in there. You'll see that these resources will start going up faster than what we're doing, what we're spending. So for when we start this ship. So what I'm going to build is I'm going to build 3 of these. That's all we need. Really only need 2. And now we're going to start putting some of these. They take 42 seconds each. We're going to use all the resources we have. So there's 94. All right, and that's 1 hour and 5 minutes. But this will build up as we go in here. We may not have enough to build all these crystals at the moment, and we probably don't have enough energy working there, so we might have to start working on the energy after this. But we'll just see how it goes. We'll let this metal mine finish up. So as you see, we're very low on the crystal, and so we're going to be out of balance. Now we don't really need to worry about the deuterium because what will happen is once we start to send those cargoes out, we will bring this in and this will go in red. All of this will end up in the red really fast. But we need some production to start with so we can do some of the research while we're waiting for the cargo ships to build and go out. I'll show you what we need. So, all right, let's see where we go with these. Level 12. I don't know if we'll get the whole 22 in. We'll probably go to level 23 with this. Now, here's an interesting thing. We're in negative, so you'll watch the metal will go down every time because it shares it out equally between all mines. And we don't have any more energy going in, so therefore, every level of crystal mine will send the crystal up, but it will have to take the energy from the metal mine and from the deuterium. So we'll see how this goes, what level we can get this up to, and then we'll focus on getting that balanced energy. And once that's done, we'll never have to worry about that. Remember, we're only playing a short game here. The idea is to get to that 1 trillion points as fast as we can. So this is actually the slowest part of the game um, on what we're doing for generating resources. We've got to start somewhere, but we're going to steal the resources from inactive players. So I'll explain that shortly. Most people who play this game would play this and then they try to build as many colonies as possible and build the mines up on every. But the reality is, you don't actually need any mines in this game at all if you join an older server. So we will. What I might do to make this a little bit more fun, I know we'll just leave it at that for now. We'll do another video later, and I'll show you how you can start with no mines. So you got no. The only economy you get is the one you're given at the front, which is that 30,000 and 15,000 per hour. I'll show you how to get the resources really fast. And yeah, you won't need mines. You don't even have to build colonies. You'll only build colonies for fleet saving, which is because this game plays even when you're not playing. It will continue playing. And all these ships here that we're building, another player can come along, attack them, destroy them, and create a debris field and harvest it. And let me show you in the server property. So we got the production's 1,000 times normal O game. The energy is 120% what you'd get in O game. Everything builds 300 times faster. Research is 300 times faster. The fleet flies 6 times faster. But see that fleet debris? 80%. So that means for every 1,000 metal a ship costs, 800 metal goes into a debris, and then 800 of every 1,000 crystal goes into debris. So these ships here cost 6,000. Show you the cost. They cost 6,000 metal, 6,000 crystal. So for every ship that crashes in an attack, 80% of that, which is 4,800, goes into a debris. Now, if you've got 1,000,000 ships, that's quite a fair bit of debris. We're going to be building 1,000,000 ships, and the whole point is to help my friend earn his dark matter. So I'm playing this for him because I know how to create this. Surprisingly, look at this. Our crystal's up to level 20. Okay, so we're almost got these up, and then we'll focus on this energy. All right, and then that will build these up really fast. You'll see how fast the production comes in. Now we're trying to build 1 trillion points, which means you see my production per day here is 215 million, Well, that's only 215,000 points a day. Okay, so we're trying to create not 215,000 points, but 1 trillion points in less than 4 hours. That's my goal. I probably could do it faster, but because I spend a little time explaining things, so we're going to start doing some of this research now. We're going to have to do some computer technology, right? And what we can start doing, we've got to get this to level 10, and we want to get this energy up. So let's see if we can get some more resource in, because to unlock this cargo, we need level 6 here. So we may as well put that in the queue, so that's happening. Well, we don't need level 7, so I'll close that. We'll have to get, because we need that to, armor needs to go to level 6 as well. So let's see how we go in here. If we click on overview, so at 58 minutes, and then we'll start sending some missions. It's not going to be 58 minutes because we will increase the shipyards and nanite factories to speed up the building production. But we just got that started at the moment for the sake of starting. We'll send out probably 100 ships to start with, and then we'll move on. Now, let me show you how the offices work. Okay, so I'm bringing in here. So this is what dark matter costs. Now, to get all these offices, I think you need about 4.5 million dark matter. Now, dark matter, if you come here, you can actually buy it. So let's say if you're going to use a credit card, click on next, and here's your options. So for 100 euros, you can you get 6 million dark matter, which is enough to do that, and then a little bit to spend in the game other things. Okay, I'm not going to really go into what you can spend it on at the moment, but we're going to only use the free dark matter. So this one does the production. So this one, every level increases our production 5%. Now that's unlock engineer, which increases our energy. So watch that go down. See that goes down. We're going to put this probably to level 3. I think that unlocks everything. Now this one here, this speeds up our building. So let me show you how that will work. So let's say we're going to build level 8 of this. Actually, we're going to build these as well. So that's 58 seconds. So we're going to have to take this to level 10 because we need level 10 to unlock the nanite. And the nanite will speed up the shipyard. Well, the nanite speeds up everything. So we'll put that on level 10. We'll click on upgrade. We'll click on, so level 11 would take 8 minutes and 57 seconds. So come back in here. Do this. We're only going to do this to level, I think we only need level 2 with this one. Yeah, level 2 unlocks here. All right, so if we come back in here now, and then we click on this, it's down to 7 minutes and 28. That's only 2 levels. So you can see how officers help. Now this one here, this increases the speed of research by 10%. Now I'm not sure what level I need, because what we want to do is unlock navigator. This will increase our ship speed by 2%. So we need level 4 of this one. 1, 2, 3. That will speed up our research. Okay, now he needs level 3 of this one, and this builds. What we'll do, we'll focus on this guy rather than this one. I know this will probably save us maybe 1-2 minutes every target, but this is where we're going to get more benefit because we need to build ships. UHS, so we've got 55 minutes and 16 seconds left. So we're going to come in here, and what we're going to do, we're going to spend as much dark matter on this guy as we can, if we can max him out big bonus. We maxed him out. We've still got 94,000 left. So now watch what happens to that. We're down to 18 minutes. See how much advantage? So we will be launching those in the next few minutes. So we've got that level 22 mine. What I'm trying to do is get the crystal and the metal production similar. That'll probably be enough. I don't think we'll need any more. So let's get this up here. We have to build a few levels of the power plant. Let's take these out. Let's get these up. I reckon we're going to have to go to about 20. Okay, so we're building the solar plants now, so we're going to focus on that to get that to green. So we're in a positive. I think our research is up to level 6 already. Yeah. Now we need this level 6 as well. So we'll start fixing these up shortly. So this research that we're trying to unlock here, this one here will help us. Uh, it increases this cargo, and in cargo ships, such as light cargoes, heavy cargoes, and recyclers. Recyclers are used to pick up the debris that we're talking about when you have a fight. But we're going to do battles without any ships in there, so we don't have to worry about recyclers. But this will increase the storage by 50%. So every 2 levels is like having an extra ship. So for one ship, cargo will carry two. For level 2, cargo will carry equivalent to 2 ships for each ship. Level 4 will be 3 ships. Level 6 will be 4. Um, yeah, you understand the mass. So we're going to focus this on level 6. And then we're going to try to get this to maybe level 10 to help us save time. We don't have to really go any higher than that because it's not going to be an issue. So how long will this one take? We might as well do level 7 of that. And we'll start setting emissions shortly. So combustion engine increases the base speed. So if we go into the base speed here, okay, on this one here, the base speed, you see it's 12,000. Okay, so one more level will take it up 750. So that should go to 12,750. Okay, so you can imagine that like kilometers per hour. Um, we can change all of these. So as we do the um, the armor research, that increases the value. So how this works is, for example, this one has 20 weapons. Okay, which means every time it fires, it will take 20 value. First, it has to take it from the shields, which means one ship versus one ship, we won't even get past the shields. So if you had 2 ships, you still wouldn't get past the shields. You need 3 ships against one, which would create a 60 versus 56, which will then take 4 off this value here. Okay, So now here's the interesting thing. You need to knock this down to at least half, and then there's a 50-50 chance after the battle that that ship will explode. Of course, if you send enough ships, say let's you send um what 2,500 in a 20 is 125 ships basically. So if you send 125 ships against one, it's guaranteed to destroy that one ship, if that makes sense. But if you only send enough to knock this down to 1,200, which would be about 60 ships, you got a 50-50 chance that after each level of battle in a combat will destroy the ship. And when it's destroyed, the metal and crystal goes to the debris, and then you can send a harvester in to harvest it. So let's see how we're going here. Almost might have to go to level 22 with that. All right, so let's speed up some process now. I'm happy with that at the moment. So what I'll do is I'm going to cancel this and then I'll start speeding up these. So let's take, actually we need to unlock that, I think so. Let's take you up to level uh, 8. This would just, we don't want to waste too much time. We'll leave you at that. We might take you to level 10 now and close that down because it's all right for the moment. Now, every level ship increases the speed at which the ships are created. So you watch, and this one's finished on the left, the shipyard, 3, 2, 1, 10 minutes 30, down to 8:51. So we can build the ships faster. So it's about 11 seconds or 12 seconds per ship at the moment. So every level takes, for example, level 7 will take off 8% of the build time. Level Oh no, I think I've miscalculated that. I'll have to redo it again. That's not it. That's not true. So level 1 for the first level you take 50%. For the second level you take 30%. For the fourth level you take 25%. For the fifth level you take 20%, and so on each level. So eventually you get to like level 20 and that you're only taking just like a few percent. Now, nanites, the nanite factory, which is what we're going to aim at doing later, this takes 80% of the time down. Sorry, it says 80%, but it's not actually 80%. It's only 40%. So if it takes 100 seconds, it'd only take 60 seconds for the first level. Then the next level, it'll take 40% of that 60 seconds, which would be 24 seconds, so that's 36 seconds. The next level will take from that 36 seconds 40%, which is 12, no, about 14, so that's down to 22 seconds. The next level will take 40% off that, and so on, so on. And so what we want to do is get that, we'll point it with that around um, maybe level 10 before we finished. So these ships will build really fast. So we might as well do that. That's going to take us 5 minutes. And then we'll go, we want to get this up to level 8. Okay, so it's level 8. Sometimes there's a delay when you do the fast click on these. You can click, 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 click. Every click adds into the queue. And as you can see, I clicked on 4 times, but only 3 went in the queue. So when I just refresh like that, the 8 research lab went in there. So yeah, so these ships will be ready in 4 minutes. So let's have a look at what we're going to farm. And at the moment, this is the only one that we can attack. It's an inactive. It's a high ranking, 390. So it's probably going to have a fair bit of resources, and we may only need this one. So we'll send that spy ship to it. Have a look what's there. Okay, now here's the interesting thing. Okay, there's more than enough resources. We only need 1 trillion of that, and that's our job done. So basically, what we need to do is build enough cargo ships to pick all that up, and we've done our job. Now, here's the interesting thing. See the counter espionage, 100%. There was a battle, so that means any defenses that he has will fight that probe. Now, see this is green. It means we won. No one lost anything. If we open up here, you'll see the battle. There's our one probe, and there's nothing. It fought nothing, which means we can safely send our ships to attack that. So, how many ships have we got now? We got 74. See, the capacity is 1.8 million. So at the moment, we can make 38 million an hour metal, 34 million. So at the moment, those ships are almost useless. So we might as well wait. See, this is going to take, if I was to attack that now, so let's bring this up. If I was to attack that, it's 12 minutes, 14 seconds there, 12 minutes, 14 seconds back. So in 24 minutes, it's going to make us 1.9 million, where we're making 38 million an hour from the mines, which will go up a little bit more once we get that positive energy in. So if I was really going to go fast, super fast, I would complete these with the dark matter. But I want to keep this dark matter because I'm going to use it to complete when we need to build millions of these. So for the moment, we're going to play this the slow game. And then from there, we'll go. I'll show you how much each level will increase here for the speed. It's not much. It is a little bit at first, but with the cargo ships, so you got impulse drives. So with the cargo ships, that's the light cargo, the heavy cargo, and um the light cargo, the heavy cargo, and the recycler. Once you get to level 22 with impulse level, right, you go to impulse drive, and each level increases the base speed by 20%. So combustion drive only increased level 10%. So we're on level 7. So if I'll show you how this works, let's come back in the shipyard. So these are only based on combustion drive at the moment. So we're on level 7. So 10% is 1,000. Level 7 is 7,000. So when level 8 finish, that will go to 18,000. Okay, now, once you get to, now, so once you get to impulse drive, this impulse drive, once this gets to level 22, which we won't get to in this game, the base here increases at 20% per level. Okay, so we're done. Let's build 100. We want 6 more. Let's just build 6 more for them. So, in fact, to save some time, what we're going to do, each solar stat makes 53. So 7 sats should give us a green energy. So we might as well build them. So we won't worry about any more solar plants. So we're not going to build that. So we're pretty much done here. We're not going to do anything else in there. So all our focus now will be in speeding everything else up. So for the moment, let's get this up higher because this will increase our research time. And then we'll throw these in here. They may not have enough resources. We'll see how we go. That will increase our build time. So what we need to do is get these up. We're going to try to get this at level 6. Okay, so those sets are done. Okay, remember we went to level 8 of the combustion drive, and it was 12 minutes and 14 seconds. What's it now with the extra level? So we've got 3,750, 3.7 million now for that 100 chips. Right, 11 minutes. So we saved about 30 seconds. All right, we'll send that mission out. That's going to bring in 3.7. It'd actually bring in more because as these levels go up, all right, let me show you how this works. So because we did level 1, we get 50% of that. So level 2 will take that to 50,000. We're going to try to get that to um, level 6, and hopefully we can get that there by the time that lands. So effectively, instead of 2.5 million, we'll bring in 7.5 million from it. Look, we're almost at green up here, so let's start building more of these. Let's use some of our resources. So when that goes red, once it hits 10,000, we're at a capacity. So I just spent all our resources. There's 3 hours worth of build happening now. Once these ships start coming back, the mines are useless. Okay. Once we get to 1,000 ships. So what we'll start doing, we have to unlock this here to start building the ships faster. So we're going to get them to level 10 at our research. So what we'll do, first things first, let's get these up to level 6. Level 6 is enough. We won't need any more than that because we'll just end up building ships really fast. More ships that we can't. We'll end up the amount of time it'll take to do level 7. We will build more ships. So, and we're going to have plenty of resources in there. Level 11. So we want to get these the build speeds of the ships up. So what's it take a moment? It takes 10 seconds a ship. Now with cargo technology, I think it's ev- three times for each level. So if it takes 1 minute to do one level, it'll take you 3 minutes to do the next level, 9 minutes to do the next level. I think it's like that. Where other technologies is like if it takes 1 minute, it takes 2 minutes for the next one. So we got our mines are making 43 million metal, 38 million crystal per hour, and 2 million deuterium. We're not going to have to worry too much about the deuterium, especially when these start coming back. So it's a real time-based game, and because this is an older server, like we come back in to look at this particular server is almost a year old. Well, it's 2 months shy of a year, 1.5 months shy of a year. Actually, it's a month shy. 45 days shy of a year, 1.5 months shy. Now, what I'm going to do in some of these other ones, when the new uni starts, looking at this, it's about 120, 120, 119 days. That one was 112 days. That one was 129 days. So around 120. So probably another 2 months' time, there'll be a new uni, in theory, new uni. And I'll show you how we start with the new uni. So keep an eye out for that one. But what we're going to do is, I got this one here. I started fiddling with the other day to make an explainer, but then I realized that when I started this, I wasn't recording the screen properly. Now let's come back in this game because we've been going now for a little bit and we haven't really got much start. We've only just started, so we've been playing for 45 minutes now, and let's have a look where we're at now. Points, 20,000 points. Now let's see how we're going to use these academy. We don't need these. This is for the mines. We're set with the mines. We're going to need these because we want to get the ships faster and we want to get more cargo space. So let's start spending some of these points. So the attack power is for battles when the attack lands, but because we have no ships, this is really useless. So all we're trying to do is unlock the faster ships. Now, for now, the faster ships aren't going to really help us much, and 2% is very minute. So let's unlock this. So we've now unlocked this fleet space. Okay, so let's focus now on this fleet space, and let's use as much as, so every level gives us 5% more. Okay, now, once you have enough ships, it doesn't matter. But for to start with, we don't have enough ships. Now, another one we may unlock, so it's going to give us an extra 30% space. We may unlock this because this might help us build faster. Okay, so to unlock that, we need level 5 of the armor and level 5 of that, which shouldn't be too bad. Maybe we won't be able to do it now, but we should start on that because we want to build ships and we want to build them fast. So these points will start to go up as we start collecting more resources faster. So I'm not sure the thing, but every level you go up, you get academy points. So you get them from clicking the online bonus, which you saw when I first started, and you get from as your points go up. Now, as your points go up, the amount of academy points you get lowers. I don't know the actual formula, but like let's say you got 1 point for 1 point, later on you would get 0.9 points for 1 point, and once you get to right up at the top, you get like maybe 1 point for every 1,000 points. I don't know the formula, so that was just an example. So that's down to 2 hours. What are we taking in seconds now? So when that goes 0, that's 1. So it's 8 seconds each. So we've got 2 more levels of there. We're almost done 9. We won't have that finished by time it lands, the attack lands. So let me show you this one now. With those few extra things, we're up to 95,000 each. So this attack should get us 9.5 million. So 9.5 million in 24 minutes. So times that by roughly 2.5. That's about 30 million an hour at the moment. Our cargo ships are going to make us. All right, how many ships have we got now? We've got 57. Once we've got 100, we'll send out 100. So what I'm going to do, I don't need this right now because that's not going to be finished in time. So let's do our nanite and unlock these. So we need level 10 to unlock the nanite. and that's where we'll build the ships faster. Faster ships, more faster building ships, the faster we're going to get the income in. So we don't need level 6. We'll put level 6 on after after we get level 10 of this. And level 6 is all we can go to. Okay, so we got 10 there in queue. Wait for this one to do, and I'll throw level 6 back in there. And then we'll try to get this onto maybe level 10 or 11 before we finish the game, to save us a few seconds per round. So let's put you in the queue. Okay, that's the queue full. We're level 10 here, so we unlock that. So once that's level 10, we can build this, and that's where our construction for buildings will be faster, and our construction for ships will be faster. So we're at 8 seconds a ship at the moment. So once level 11 goes, that should come down maybe a second or two. And you'll watch that as that's built and it resets, the timing will reset the total duration 2 hours and 27 minutes. Nope, it didn't help. I'm not going to do that one, 9 minutes. Uh, we'll see. That's all we really need. What we might do, how long is this going to take? 5 minutes. Once this lands, maybe once that attack lands, I'll send the next lot of ships out. So, okay, let's build that. It's only 5 minutes, and that will help speed these up. So once this lands in 20 seconds, I'll show you. You'll get a combat report, and it'll show us what we've won. Which our mines at the moment are killing it. However, soon, okay, that's landed. So if we come in here, you see there's a combat port. But what we're going to do, we're going to send the ships that we've built so far, 88. We can send them out. It's 11 minutes 33 seconds. That's because we did a couple of those academy points. And let's come and have a look at this. The combat report. So we made just under 9.5 million. You click on this, shows you what we got. 3.1 million metal, 3.1 million crystal, and 3.1 million deuterium. We now got more deuterium when that gets back than we will need for the rest of the game. Okay. And so the other way of checking it is you can click on here. You can see this one coming back, 3.1. So this one's not going to make as much, but all going well. When we send the next lot of ships, we're going to have more. We're going to eventually have 11 fleets running and coming and going. So this metal's up high. So let's put another build in here. Let's from now, let's now put some small cargoes in the thing. They don't take as long to build. They'll be a little bit faster. So heavy cargoes to start with, light cargoes later. We could keep on doing heavy cargoes. It would be probably could save us a minute or two, but we can still do it with light cargoes as well. We've got plenty of dark matter up here. We're going to do or what do you call it? The other thing we could look at, we could try to see if we can get a thing. So in the auctioneer, is there any bids? Okay, so we could do, let's just bid 1,000, which is 3,000 bid. If we win that, maybe the bid's in there, we leave it 40 minutes time, we might get that box. But if we go to here, import, you can do these every so often. Okay, so that's 259,000. Let's use the metal. We got metal. Okay, purchase that one. So we just bought that box. Now, fingers crossed, we come to inventory. This is a shipbuilding one. Fingers crossed. And guess what? Even though it's a gold box, we got a silver item. But look at that, 2 hour production. So I could use that now and got that down by 2 hours. But that'll be silly. We'll do it later. We'll do it later where we get more ships once our building is faster. That was really fortunate. That's 2 hours. So we'll get us where we can build 2,000 or 3,000 every second with the nanite factory up there. So we just need the computer technology to get to level 10. 32. Maybe we go every 50. That way it's always bringing resources in. All right. So once this level 11 research lab comes in, this should cut the time down a little bit on this. Won't be much because it's almost finished. So it's going to have 25 seconds left once the research lab goes down. So we might save 3 seconds, 4 seconds, who knows? We'll see. 27, 26, 25, 18. So we saved 6 seconds on that last build, but we save a bit more time on this one, which is a full research. We might build that one. Oh, what happened there? Yeah, that's going to take 8 minutes. Ah, we need 200,000 dark matter. Maybe. I mean, 200,000 dark, 200,000 deuterium. We only got 100,000. So 1, 2. So every 2 seconds. So it's going to take 50 seconds. Is that right? Every 2 seconds, we get about 1,200 looking at that. 22, 8, yeah, about 600 each second. So we need 80,000 more. So 60 seconds, about a minute. So yeah, we'll probably get that robot factory built. And what that will do is that will improve this time. So that's 6 minutes 15. It'll save us a few seconds per level. Right, how many we got now? 54. All right, let's send another lot out. 5 million. So we have used 3 of 10 slots. So we'll have 11 slots once that next computer levels up. So in theory, at 11 minutes, 22 minutes turn. Every 2 minutes, we can have a fleet coming back, bringing in that resources. And here's the interesting thing: when that won that 9 million, look at that, look at our points now, 57. That every 10 minutes, the system checks, calculates everything earned. Okay, um, so every 10 minutes, it does a reset of points. We should have some more academy points now, which we do. So we can finish this off now. All right, so actually, let's get some more. So we'll put that in there. We can do that. Let's get some more resources, but this is where we're going to build ships faster. So I should have looked at the timing. So we're down to 1 minute, 1 hour and 58. So come back here, spend what we can. We'll spend all of that on here. So we've improved 25% building time. That's based on, so we're down to 1 hour and 38. So I think that the building time is based on the original time it would take to build. So we did 25%. We were 8 seconds each, and we're down to 5 seconds each, which is fair enough. Right, so we can build that there. Okay, yeah, so that will be built just before we can unlock nanites. So that the first nanite takes 6 minutes 15 to build. So after this robot factory, it should lower that down a bit. And that's the nanites is where this will start to really cut into. How far we can. So we're 7 minutes behind at the moment. And this one will come in here. Alright, so I'm going to add more ships into the build. Let's do the light cargo here. And then as the heavy cargoes come in, we'll send the heavy cargoes in one, and we'll do the light cargoes separate because the light cargoes are much faster. But if you put a heavy cargo in with that build, that flight, what happens is the flight slows down to the heavy cargo speed. So your flight's always in line with the longer speed, the slower speed, should I say. Alright, so now to be unlocked shortly. Over 3 minutes. I'll give myself 4 hours because I've got to go out just after 2 p.m. my time. So 4 hours should be able to do it. Like we've been in it for 1 hour, 1 and 10, I think. 1 hour, 1 hour and 3 minutes so far. And with 57,000, we're trying to get to here, 1 trillion points. So we're at 57,000 so far. Right. We have a message here that we have read. Ask the system. This is the welcome. If you want more dark matter, um, go to their Facebook page, like the Facebook page, and then send them a message. Just put Master Explorer and what unit you're playing in, and yeah, and then you get another 200,000 dark matter. We're not going to worry about that. Um, it's the other type. They're on the other side of the world, so all right. So that fleet's come back. brought in that resources. So now what we'll do, we'll send the next attack out with all the ships. So it's going to bring in 15 million next time. 15 million in 23 minutes, which is 60 million an hour. So it's still not up to the mines. When it comes back next time, trust me, it will start to really impact the difference. Made another 8.5 million. So 8 million would take that to about 65,000. Okay, now it's coming. 5, 4, 3. Okay, so it's highlighted. Now what we're going to do, we're not going to remember we did that extra one, went from 6 minutes 15 to 5 minutes 27. Let's upgrade as many as we can. We can do 3 levels. Okay. The reason we're doing 3 levels instead of building more ships. All right. The reason we're doing 3 levels instead of putting that into more ships is because we want to get this time down. We want to build more ships faster. So it takes about 6 seconds a ship at the moment. It should take us maybe 4 seconds a ship, or 3 seconds a ship on the next nanite. And then the next one after that should take us down to maybe 3 seconds or 2 seconds a ship. Next one after that might take us down to 1 second a ship. And then the next one after that may not actually help. The one after that will be like 2 ships every second. So yeah. So we'll have this one here done. Now the other thing we're going to start doing is let's get these speeds up. And that's going to take. We might as well just throw these in because that's all the technology we really need now. I don't know the next one be that. Or we might go level 7. No, we'll do it like this. Actually, we'll just go to 11. Yeah. So what happens is we're looking at the research time. So let's okay, we'll do the next level of that and save us a few, and then we will get one more level in there, and then we'll just do the combustion. Okay, so we're gonna have to spend some of this resources that we got here because I don't want it to go to red. Hopefully that should build up enough. That needs 1 million before the next level. So we're doing 200,000. So what are we doing? About 12,000 a second. So 10 seconds, 100,000, 100 seconds, which means and a half is a million. So yeah, it'll build enough crystal up before Nanite 2 comes in. Right. How many ships we got now? Yeah, let's send them out. Yeah, see, this will be back before Midnight Three's ready. So that will go into that. I'll wait for the points down. Up to 79 now. So let's see how we go with Academy. Put in here. All right. Let's get some more of this because we want more space, more grease, and let's speed this up a bit. Did that help? Not really. It's still 6 seconds. So when you're talking seconds, like 6 seconds to build 5% of 6 seconds is very little. So you might need you know, you got to go 20% to save 1 second. So you have to go 4 levels to save 1 second on the build. It does, the, the system does calculate it. So when we do the next level, it will calculate that point second, even though it might be at 6.7 seconds, it only takes 6 seconds. And when you take that 5%, it might take it down to 6.2, so it's still at 6 seconds. But when the nanite comes in, ready, here's the calculation. So we're down to 52 minutes now. So we're down to 4 seconds each. How I can tell 4 seconds is see the duration here where it says goes to 3. So yeah, it's actually 1 second longer than what that shows. So every minute now we're going to build 15 ships. Let's come in and have a look at our cargo space now per ship. So that's 97,500. That will go to what's up, 110,000 when that cargo thing's finished. And lights will be 19,000 each now. So that means for the same cost of one heavy, we get 60,000 compared to 100,000. So you need two. In theory, you need two small cargoes. No, you need 5 small cargoes for one large cargo. So that means if we need a million large cargo or 10 million large cargoes, we need 60 million, 50 million small cargoes, which we will have within hopefully the next 2 hours. We'll see how this will start to go, especially as we get these nanites up. The other thing nanites do is they slow these down. So that's 4 minutes to build that now. So once this next one, that will cut that down to as well. So once we get that down to like 30 seconds, we might build another one of them so we can build the nanites quicker. All right, so that cargo technology is done. So combustion engine 9, once that's done, it saves a few more seconds on each trip. 86 built now. All we might do is just wait for this to come in. No, we'll set it now. All comes in. We've got plenty of slots left. We still got 6 slots left, so when this next comes in, we'll send that out with the extra ones that have been built. And at the moment there's not many, but you wait to watch these start to escalate up soon. And then this is where this will snowball. We need to get these nanites up. That's ideally where we want. 1 hour and 15 minutes into it. We passed 216 players already in ranking. And it's because a lot of players come in, they build a few mines, and they just wait for the mines to, they do a bit of research. They might build a couple of colonies, and then they get bored with the game, or they just really don't know what they're doing. They come in, they're new to the game. Oh, that's come in now, so let's send out our next attack. 122 ships going out this one. All right, we'll wait until. What have we got left? We'll wait until this one goes before we send our next slot out, maybe. This will be a bit quicker. We've got two comrades, 5 million, 17 million. So you'll start to see that these will start to come in a lot faster than what we're spending. So these are all end up really red soon. Once they're red, the mines are useless. Oh, these ones here, we'll keep on cutting these down as we'll pour that into cargo ships. But as you can see, we can't spend the resources as fast as what it's coming in at the moment. So we probably didn't even have to get that high in mines. We could have saved time if only went to like even level 10 mines. So our flights should be a bit faster now. Okay, we're 4 seconds. See what this nanite does. If it takes it down to 2 or 3. So it's taken it to 3 seconds. So this next one might take it down to 2 seconds or even one possible, 7 minutes. Now remember that build here, this should be down to 2 minutes and 39 now. Okay, so 7 minutes for the next nanite to go. So what we'll do, what we got coming in, enough resources. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend this shipyard now. Let's do more of these. So as you can see, these take 2 seconds each. I'll put it, and these will do 2 per second. Yeah, let's set them. So that lot there, this cargo won't be added for that attack because it's 11 minutes. But by the time this one gets back and goes out again, that extra cargo space will be in that lot. Are we going for points? Check them. Oh, we're jumping up there now. And we should have some more of these. Okay, let's do the cargo points again. Maybe we can get some more flight speed in there as well. How long is it going to take us now? It was 11 minutes. 13. Let's see how much that actually stays. Oops. It is now 11 minutes and 8. Still a huge way to go. But you watch what starts happening here. It creates a snowball effect. So we've still got five more, what do you call it here? Five more fleet missions we can send. And here we got IS-60, we'll send that out as well. Once once we have actually emptied, like if we were to keep on playing this game on, which we more than likely won't, maybe I'll do some other um, gameplay style in here to show you how they work. But once that's gone, once we spent that, the way to make the resources after that is you can go and find other colonies, of course, and take all them. What you can do is you can take up to 50% each attack. So there'll be 2 trillion for one attack, 1 trillion for a second, half a trillion for a third, quarter a trillion, 1/8 of a trillion. So 6 attacks, and you take a 90% of that. So you could send 6 attacks for each one of them, and so on. All right, let's send another lot out. If you once you've got enough ships, so that's one way to quickly do it. You don't need mines. You really don't need mines in this game. There's enough resources laying around. You can just take them, and I might show you that in another game. In fact, I might pull in this one here later because I started playing this one. As you see, it's 1493. That's a different server. Can't compare the ranks. It's not as many players, I don't think. I won't show you that one at the moment. But what I'll do is I'll do another video and I'll do um, how to you know um, actually that one there I did start doing mining with that one. I think I got about 4 colonies. But this one here, um, this is just to get the trillion points as quick as possible. Let's do a bit of the combat report there. Okay, can we fill another nanite in here? So we need 8 million metal, maybe. So we're making 12,000 a second. I don't think we'll have that in time for there, but we should be able to do it when that comes in. We've got plenty of builds in the queue here. So any fleet we send out right now, we'll get that extra cargo space from that level there. Let's send another one out now. So we've got three more we can send out. Now we've got to be formal when that comes in. Okay, so let's see how that affected it. So we can now build 3 of these per second, and that's down to one ship per second. Okay, let's do something a little bit weird. So what's this down to now? 1 minute 28. Let's do that. So these go up because only 80%, so that's 8 minutes 30. And then we'll do level 12 of that, and level 12 of that. And we should have enough resources to do the next level nanite by the time all those are built. So another 600 to go, and then we're on the light cargo build. So we'll send a net. Oh, we can throw another one out. 1 minute now. Yeah, let's throw one more out. Or saves time in our build. Look at that lens. It's right on the same time. What is it? Oh no, 3 seconds. So when this level 12 finishes, that cargo technology time will cut down. And I don't know if this level 12 is actually going to make a difference with any of these. It will later on when you're making 1,000 ships an hour. So once you've got like nanite level 10, every level makes a huge difference. All right, now we're in the red here. Okay, so how are we going to pick on this one? 25 million. So mine's basically useless now. Or not really. We can build in them, but I want to put this next level in. So that costs 8 million for the metal, and then the next one's 16 million, the next one's 32 million, and it goes up like that. Also, you got the cost of the crystal and the. Yeah, just reading some messages that have come through on my phone. So yeah. Yeah, so this nanite will go in. Now we might put another order of ships in. 4 units per second, so they've gone up with the shipyard. Okay, so the heavy cargo is now 2. Is it 2? No, still 1 per second. Yeah, 1 per second. See, we're going for points. Now I've reached the 100,000. I think my friend will get 10,000 dark matter or 25,000 dark matter for that. And then once I hit 1 million, he'll get 50,000. Then 10 million, he gets 100,000. Then I think 100 million, he gets 150,000. And then 1 trillion, he gets 200,000 dark matter. So you can get 575,000 dark matter because I'm playing this game on this behalf. So yeah, what shall we start to really snowball this? Alright, maybe should just send another one. Do you any more calorie points? We can build that bit faster. It didn't really help. When you're on that 1 second, one ship 1 second, you don't really see a difference. You don't really start seeing the difference with those little things until you're like 100 ships per second, because then they get 105 ships a second, and so on. So we'll get up there, that sort of level, once we get these nanites up so much higher. So this next lot of ship thing will come in. Okay, let's send you out. All adds up. As you can see, we won't use this here. We could use some dark matter and then merchant it out to create more ships. So those heavy cargoes will be finished before this nanite's done. And then what we'll do, we'll send them out, and then eventually we'll slow down what we send them out until we can do all the large cargoes in one attack. And then we'll do all the other 10 just like we're doing here with the small cargoes. All right. So this extra cargo space is coming up now. So yeah, we picked up a few there. Now so we need 1,000 for the next level of cargo space, and that'll be enough for that. And then we'll just focus on the speed. Okay, so we're not going to do any more cargo space anymore. So we look at the cargo space now. 123,000 for the large cargoes each, and light cargoes almost 25,000 each. So a light cargo at this stage is like the original large cargo, but where we'll benefit is the time it takes from them to fly. 140, let's see, let's send them now. All right, once these heavy cargoes are done, I'll send that last lot out. 107 what's coming in. Or maybe we'll just wait. We'll wait for this lot. When this lot comes in, we'll send the next lot of large cargoes out. All right, how are we going for time? We'll be 1 hour 36 minutes. 1 hour 36 minutes, and we are sitting on 159,000 points. Watch the next hour, guys. Watch what happens. Watch this snowball. How we max these out again. All right, how long does that take? Still due, and then we'll sort of few shipyards in. We're up to level 14, two more levels of shipyard. Okay, so it's that kind of 43 seconds for that to come in. So each flight of these is going to take about 14 minutes each to build. So we got what, an hour? So probably about 30 minutes worth of build in there for the light cargoes. Now maybe 15 after this nanite. No, yeah, about 30 minutes. Sorry, each one is going to take about 8-9 minutes each. Cool. All right. So that's all the nanites for now. Um, we'll do the next lot of nanite when. Okay, let's just come back. We'll do the next lot of nanites. Might as well throw them in there as well. Actually, I'll put them separate. Okay, that's 11 8. See how we're building at a time now. How many are we building at a time? Let's have a look. 7 units at a time, and we're up to 2 units per second on the large cargo. All right, let's send these out. And 9 minutes and 30 for a 39 seconds for a turnaround. Oh, didn't realize I was maxed out. I wasn't paying attention. All right, so what I'll do is I'll group that with that. So when these come back in, I'll send out the next lot of small cargoes. 13 and 8, so that's 21 million coming in there now. Okay, so let's send out these small cargoes we got here. 27 million in 20 minutes. So that's, these small cargoes are equivalent to what my mine's up. And they take it. So when they come back and go back, come back and go back. So watch this level 13 ship. Doesn't make a much difference, but it may make a little bit of difference at a time. So 4 minutes 47 when that's finished. That's what happens with the time. So it says another 40 seconds for 2,000 ships. We got 122. When we come in, we can do anything else at the moment. No, I don't think so. No. That won't be enough for that. All right, let's put another order in for all ships. So that way we get some new seller volumes again. Oh, I might have overdid my. I know, look at that coming in. I was going to say, I spent all the metal and we got this build which needs metal, but this will be back before this is built, so we might have enough metal still. Okay, we're waiting for these to come back in. When they come back in, then we'll send out the next lot of large cargo, and then we'll just wait for every 2 lots of large cargoes to, until all the large cargoes are in one row. $55. We might have to move the large cargoes. Slipping there, 39 million. And by the time these come in, now we just do them separate. We'll do them separate. So we'll send out the large cargoes and we'll send the light cargoes separate. Okay, send out the large cargoes. Send out these small cargoes now. You watch this snowball. So watch these will start to get really big. So 3 minutes and we'll do the next combination. What can we build at the moment? So that will worth it, maybe. So it's only 8 minutes of the next one. Watch this. Don't really need more research. It will help. So yeah, that'll probably be done by time, and that'll be enough research, I think. So I probably wasted that research lab. How long is this going to take? 30 minutes. We could add that in, it might help later, but not really. So none of this is really going to help us now. Not for what we're trying to achieve. This may help a little bit. We'll put you in there just for the sake of it. Okay, what we've got now coming in. Okay, so when this comes in, we can build the next level on their night. It's 3.5 minutes. Okay, so in these buildings, the only thing we're going to build focus on now, we could use some of this dark matter actually, which we'll use. They use all that resources and some of this deuterium to create. So yeah, let's use dark matter to build that. In fact, let's use dark matter as much as we can because we've got plenty of dark matter. This is really going to really, okay, we can't do any more now. So all the metal, crystal, and a fair bit of that spawn. But now, with those few levels, look at this. 27 units per second, 9 per second. Okay, now sending you out while you did it the wrong way. Think about it. And then we're going to send news goes up by itself. 68 million in under 20 minutes. Remember, we're 43 million, 50, 81, 83 million an hour from our mines. Mind you, if we kept on building the mines only, we could be up to like 400 or half a billion per hour on the mines now. And if we did it like it's a normal miner and we build all these other colonies, we could be making, you know, I reckon we could still do the production the way, but it might take 8 or 9 hours as a miner. But this way is so much faster because these cargo ships, once we start getting the numbers up, we'll start producing, pulling in so much more resources. So we're going to link that with that. So 1 minute 30. Yeah, so we'll start linking all these resources in with the small cargoes, and they'll just snowball effect. Yeah, like that inactive has been producing. It's already got high level mines and producing for hours. Where we're starting from scratch. So we need 64 million for the next build. And then what? I've linked these ones, but we'll link those two together. See, there's a study of the snowball. Okay, so what we're going to do now is put another thing in there. So we've got, all right, so the next linking of ships is going to be 4 minutes time. All right, so get in there. All right, sorry, I was just reading some emails quickly. You messages. I had a few people send me some messages. And how are we going? What are we going to build? Anything? Nothing at the moment. Actually, we could do that next level shipyard. Use some data map. That will help us build ships faster. And where's the first level? It's compact. So yeah, we may run out of time with these builds. When I say run out of time, I mean like we might build faster than the resources are coming in. Nah, we're close. So we link that and that together. A minute and 10. Are we going for points now? 396,000 now. So we should have some more academy points. See what I mean? Like they don't go up as quick. All right, so let's do one more storage that will help build things faster, and let's do the flight. So we're at level 10 here. We might eventually get to level 10 there, but then our main focus will be the speed after that. So we're going to sit in here. So once these come in, we'll send the next lot of large cargo together. Just really see. Utilize the mines as much as we can. So that's in. All right, so the next level of larges out. So the next lot of small cargoes out. 8,000 at a time now. So the next lot will be 4 minutes and 30 before we send that out. So we'll send you and you together. When these come back in, we'll send them out. We've got almost more combustion engine happening shortly, so that means the flight time should be a little bit quicker again. So once we start getting these built up, so we're just going to start building just these. We'll start building them up, and then I'll use my inventory, Detroit, and then that will probably one or two of those big builds, and we might be completed. Maybe three or four, but so at the rate we're going now, as you can see, we're up to 396,000. Still a fair bit to go on points, but it's going to snowball effect. So this coming in. So these going out, all these ones here going out, they're going to help build up those points faster and faster. And then when we put this and this together, gives a small room for the small cargoes. So let's put another build. We're going to have to build like 50 million of these small cargoes to reach our goal. Maybe not that many, but so almost 2 hours in. So another minute and a half is our 2 hour point. And what we'll do, I might do another one of these if later with one of the other accounts, and we'll do it without mines as or zero mines, and see how much the mines actually saving. All right, we'll do that next grouping of the large cargoes. Really, I thought we had more than. Well, we might as well wait for that. Let's just send out the small cargoes. All right, we could use some dark matter for the next level. Like we said, finish that. Watch how fast these things are now. All right, so let's have a look since we've done that. We're now 54 units per second, 18 of the large cargo. three more levels of nanite should put us in there, and then after that, we'll we'll build up and use that Detroit silver that speeds up the builds. Alright, let's send the next lot of branches out. What's coming in next? So we've got the first, these like rows. So the next grouping will be that one and that one. So 8 minutes time we'll group the next lot of large cargo. Maybe 25, that's not bad. Okay, we missed out. Didn't have the. So even with 36 minutes, I reckon we'll be done before that's finished. It's not even going to help. Okay, let's do this for. So three more levels of that, and three more levels of that. Ah, stretch 2 hours sitting at the computer. Oh, stand up, stretch. You should do this every half hour. Okay, let's send out some more ships. 4, 3, 2, 1. So we only looked at one inactive. There's more out. Look, there's this guy here. You know, a few there. This is what I'm trying to. Oh, I forgot we got all the ship, and now let's have a look at what's in this spy here in this spy. So let's look how much he's got resources. Now as a combat 0, 0. So even though we can't see defense because we don't have enough espionage technology, we can still see his resources. There was a battle, and our probe survived the battle, which means we can. Any other ship will survive the battle, which means is any other ship that has cargo space can pick up that resource. And so we got all these. I'm going to delete that because what will happen. So I'll probably start sending to there, and because it's a little bit further away, it takes longer for the ships to get there. Oh, look at that. We've almost filled all these small cargoes. For another night. Potential fraud. Reported as fraud. I let that one ring out. So when we were younger, when I was a young boy, we used to have the phones that were corded, and they used to have the bell on it. And you had to turn the dial to call the number. And they said this really high, obnoxious bell type ring. And what happened was is once people started getting phones in, so this is talking like the baby boomer generation, but I'm not baby boomer, Gen X. But what happened was is people got so tied up at a point where it became an emergency, except because it was sounded similar to, like the original um, fire trucks and that. It become like an emergency, and people people started treating their phone like emergency. So it's like, oh, your phone's ringing. Oh, wait, we're going to wait 8 minutes for that, won't we? Wait for that one there. 3 minutes 20. Anyway, so what happened was is whenever a phone would ring, it was emergency. Quick, go answer the phone. You had to see who it was. It was so important. And then I think before I got to this point where I could let phones ring out, and like I just did, it took me years because I had to teach myself how to ignore the phone. It was like it was ingrained into us to. Oh, look at this. It's starting to build some ships pretty quick now. All right, so watch this next slide here. So it's bringing 380 million at a go now in under 9 minutes. So look, if you look at where we're at now, 587,000 now. We only got extra 298 points, so every point doesn't count as much. And I think once you get to the next 1 million points, it's even lower academy points for every point. Not even sure. I don't even know what the ratio is. So another 2 minutes for this to come in. And then when that comes in here, I'll group it with what's being built. All right, so the next lot of resources will be in 1 minute 20. And look what's happened to our queue. So the nanite at the moment is working fast enough with what we're building. But when the next lot of big start coming in, like these ones here, then we can start looking at doing nanites again. So 1 minute for you to come back in. And as I said, these mines are now obsolete. So that's level 20. If we were to take that to, so that's 4 million. If we took that level 32, takes it to 23 million. So 4 million turns into, so it's about 99.9 times the production to what the level is. So we could be at around 233 million an hour at level 32. Alright, so this is going to be the next large cargo grouping. Now, how many large cargo groups have we got now? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got that one back in 2 minutes. So in 7 minutes, we'll group another lot. So this will sit back until they come in. And then we'll do the same for the next lot. And then there'll be one more grouping. All right, so let's put so we're going to start getting some big numbers in here. 25,000 for the next build. So 11,000 is 3 minutes. So that 25,000 will take about 7 minutes to build. All right. But what sort of income? So that's going to bring in 400 million. See how we're going to snowball this? In fact, what we could do, actually, we'll wait until this lot gets in. Once this one comes back, we'll build the next nanite out of that. I think 200 million, 179 million. That's the large cargoes. See what I mean? Farming is superior to mining. I said that it'd take us. I'll give myself 4 hours to do this. We're sitting on. All right, so we're on 1 million points now. So the next goal is 10 million, then 100 million, then 1 trillion, and then we're done. Okay. See how many calorie points we got that? We got 3,000. So let's do faster speed, faster speed, and build faster, build faster. So what we'll do, one more level shipyard mastery, one more level of faster ships, and then that should be pretty much done. So 5 minutes before we group those two together. See, we might build the next nanite when this comes in. So it's 66 million. The next nanite is it's 128 million. Oh, we can build it now. We can use the dark matter. Let's use the dark matter. Okay, so we'll do that. So 104 units per second now. Remember the heavy cargoes. Remember they were like 20, 40 seconds each to make. 35 per second now. Okay, when you land, we'll put them to build. One more minute, we'll send this flight out. These things end up costing a huge amount. Look at the cost of this one. 256 million metal, 128 million crystal, and 25 million. If you look at the records, the highest one, 34. Looks like a few people have got it. Rank 4 player, rank 2 player, rank 5 player, rank 20 player, rank 1 player, rank 3 player, rank 6 player. Has level 34. They cost so much. The only way you can get the resources is through expedition. You know, you will never get your resources back through mining. Let's put a big build in here. Alright, can we use some of this? Nope, don't have it. So if you use this feature here, it converts this into metal and that's through merchant. automatically to build the next level. You know, we could actually build it. We could use that like this, and we could go uh, maybe 160. Good, 160, and then at 160. No, but close, maybe 155. There you go. And then that could build, we could pour that into ships. So let's do that. So we just traded that for that, and now we'll throw that into a big build. All right, 75,000. So that's going to be 7,000 is 1 minute, or 6,000 for 1 minute. So that's going to be 6 minutes, and that's going to be 12, 13 minutes. 340. So we're going to group this next lot of large cargoes together. So when this comes back, we might have enough. I know, maybe not. So by the time this one comes back, we should have enough to do the next level. And then wait till you land. Or what's in another lot of cargoes in it. So when this lands, we'll have enough to do the next level of nanite. Now we need to build about 10 million of these to reach our goal. So, so that's 100,000. So definitely within 4 hours, we'll reach that. So let's just pop up now. 1.2 million here now. We've passed 242 players. And like a lot of them are inactive. See the eye, they're inactive, which means they played for a bit and they stopped. So anyone that's S is strong. So these will start cutting down because we've been cutting down the amount of fleets we're sending. So they'll be back here. So how many like did we send them in? Yeah, we did. So we got three lots now of large cargo. So we've got one going out, one coming in, two going out. So we'll just let this lot here be back in 2 minutes. We'll wait 10 minutes for that to come and send it out, and then that one can wait until that one comes back. We might be finished. Alright, so apparently this potential fraud has left me a voicemail, but they may not have left me a voicemail. I should ring it. Let's ring it. Okay. Okay, have a listen to this, guys. This is this message. Oh, wait. It said it was a potential fraud. Okay. See, potential fraud. Okay, see. All right, so where are we up to with this? We have got some resources coming in. Let's put this, wait for that one there. Okay, and we'll do another big, actually, let's put this on in here. Let's use the dark matter to finish that off. So we only used metal, we still got crystal left. Let's finish that. We'll do one more level of this. Alright, so let's send out the next lot of ships. We'll leave those large cargoes to the whole group. 6 minutes to build that. So when this lot comes in, 7 minutes time, that's the second last slot, because then we'll have to wait. We'll send that out and then this one will be back. So 7 minutes and then 14 minutes, 7 minutes and 20-minute turnaround. So we have 13-minute wait and that lot comes back before we send more. Oh, we can just keep sending them out now, but it doesn't really matter. Let's look at our shipyards now. So we can do 187 per second, 62 per second. Eight seconds to build the next level. How many we got one more level of this, 16 minutes. We can dark matter it and then we'll focus on. So when this lot gets back, I'll send another lot out. We could dark matter these as well, but we just wait. It's all right. Okay, we're getting there. I'm getting a little bit tired, but I'm going to do this. That was the goal. We're 2 hours and 25 minutes into this now. So it's still got an hour and a half, and we're at 2.6 million now. Have we got for academy points? Okay, that's our speed of ship. Speed of building. So we'll get faster ships, and then maybe we'll look at more cargo space. Might speed things up just that little bit extra. All right, what's happening now? 'So watch what happens when these guys land. 30 seconds. 2.6, almost 2.7 million points now. Right, we should have that report now. Messages. 1.3 million. So when this gets back, and then we send the next slot out with that. Okay, so when this one gets back, we send the next slot out. The next slot will come back in. We'll have enough to build the next nanite factory. So yeah, another 20 minutes with the last nanite factory. Oh, we may have enough coming here actually. We can dark matter it as soon as that comes back. Yeah, 1.8 million there. It's about 7 minutes worth of build in the queue at the moment. Just drop that down. Complete that. All right, so that's our builds now. So what we're going to start doing, we may run out of build. I think we'll run out of build before this lot comes in. That's okay. But then we'll start doing every 1 minute. We'll just send ships out every 1 minute, or every 2 minutes maybe, or every 1 minute. Okay, how are we going? Maybe we'll send some more of these out for the sake of it. Oops, put the coordinates in. I use this, it makes it a little bit easier. All right, let's start the setting. There we go. Ah, there we go. Next slot. And we run out of build, we run out of thing. I know we can build, but some, yeah. So, well, I haven't focused on fully everything in this. You can see how easy it is to build up, to a trillion points really quick. And then moving on from here, um, if I was to continue playing this, I'd probably go into the expo. The faster we build these things. Now, what are we up to? So this is 348 units per second. Large is 116 units per second. We we could possibly need another nanite. So we're up to 4.8 million points now. What are we doing in Academy? Okay, so increase that speed. Maybe we do more production. 348. What does that make it? That makes it 360. So we can build them another 12 per second. Should just send them out. They'll mix in with something else later. That 104 is going to be a nice pickup for us. So because we're not building anything at the moment, everything's fallen out. This will just be pretty much the same return when it comes in next. But then when this one comes back in, that'll have a few more thousand in it. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll get a couple more send outs. Alright, let's put this big one in, 220,000, and that's going to take 10 minutes to build. Alright, let's send them out again. Okay, so we don't even have enough for that. We need a is it a trillion metal? A billion metal, half a billion crystal, 100 million deuterium. So yeah, we need to make about 10 million of these. So at this rate, we're going to have to do a couple more levels of we need a couple more levels of the nanite. Maybe two more should get us through there. So points pop up now, 4.4 million. We could do some more of that on the next one. That might help a bit. So this is going to be a nice pickup. 31 seconds, and we'll send out. Oh no, we're waiting on them, aren't we? We're waiting on them. Yeah, 13-minute wait for the next lot. I know we'll just send it out. 2.6 billion in that. For that 800 million, that's going to build up a few ships. All right, let's do this next level. We should build these pretty quick soon. Maybe one more level of that. We should be up there. All right, let's send another lot out. Almost there, I reckon. Almost there. Yeah, it's starting to see some things happen. And this comes back, we'll send the next auto attack out. Watch how this really starts to snowball. 5 minutes for the next lot of ships to come in. Yeah, maybe. I don't think we'll be finished this shipyard before they come in. I reckon if we did that, we'll be finished before it comes in. Even that one. That doesn't hurt. I reckon we'll be done in 30 minutes now. It's just a matter of waiting for these to go out and come in now. These will get up to the tens of millions, then the 100 millions, and then, you know, half a billion, and then you just need two half a billions, and we're done. So for 100,000, got us 2.5, 2.6 billion, 2.6, 1 million will be 26, and 10 million will be 260. Yeah, so we need about 50 million worth of cargo, 60 million, maybe 70 million all up to reach our goal. As you can see, we're building fast now. We're getting more and more ships out every time. So yeah, so when this gets back in 3 minutes, they're still building. So when this one lands, I will send another out. How we gone for points? Has it been updated? See, we're up to 9 million points now. Okay, let's do more space. So that means every cargo will pick up more resources now. What are we up to now with that? 25, 500. So yeah, moving on. If I was to play this later, I'd focus on getting this up to 22 and this up to 22, so those ships will be faster. And probably eventually I'll try to get all these up to 20, everyone up to 20. They all do different things. Mm. So for example, the spy tech, the higher someone has a spy tech, the less it is to see. Someone else could see. So I believe it's 7 levels difference. You have to be 7 levels higher than someone else to see everything they have. And the way you get levels is either do this research every level, or I think it's a power of 7. So so seven seven pieces of probes is one level. Then it's 49, like that. I think it's a power of 7. It might be a power of 5. I think it's a power of 5. I know if you get 4,096 probes, that is the 7 levels you need. So you got so I'm level 3. Go out to, let's send another lot out. So I'm on level 3. So if I added 4,096, I could go to level 10. So if someone's a level 9, I'll definitely see everything they. So if someone's a level 9 with their technology, I wouldn't see everything that they have. I might see their defenses and their resources. But one probe, no matter what your level, you can see all the resources they have. So 22 seconds, this big one comes in, and put a bigger order in. So that's that one. Next one, computer technology. It unlocks different things, but computer technology uh, gives you extra fleet slots. So I got 11 at the moment. So if I was at level 20, I'd have 21. Level 10, I'd have 11. So energy, we saw how that works. It improves here and unlocks other technologies. Now, laser unlocks some technology. We're going for time and send this one. So laser, as I say, laser unlocks different technologies, but it also helps with attack power of things that use laser. So, for example, it's light lasers, which needs laser technology. So anything that needs laser technology can get extra power for every level in its attack of that laser. For example, bombers, I'll show you what I mean. So if you look at the weapons, so my technology has me at 125 and plasma. I don't know why plasma. Oh, plasma's the original plasma technology. So I start with 800 and I got 125% from my technology from in here. This is in Academy, sorry. There. And then if I was to do research down here, that improved the weapon technology, which gives you more power when you're doing attack. So then you got ion technology, which is basically the same thing as laser. Plasma is the same thing as iron, and gravitation is only unlocks certain ships. I think level 10, after level 10, that's useless. So shielding helps your shielding, armor helps your armor. Hyper technology unlocks things, but also helps with your resources back in let's just quickly do this. Actually, no, we want more ships. And then send that. And we'll send the next slide out. Sorry, lost focus there. So, as I was saying, gravitational or grav gravitation research unlocks ships like Death Star and Protection. And then short-term memory. Hyperspace technology. So when you're sending out expedition, every level of this um, also improves your gains from your expo. And then you can have, if you go into here, you click find asteroids, it gives you a range. So between 148 and 228, there's an asteroid. Then between here, so as you can see, the ranges are small. However, which means you've got to go system to system to find them. But every level you do lowers that range. So a bit of resources coming in. What's the next one? 14 minutes worth of build there. Can we do the next? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, fast forward that. So that'd probably be high enough now for us. Once these are built, we should start seeing some rapid growth. So we're up to 17 million now. Faster and build faster as well. So what are we up to the builds now? 1200 per second. They're up to 400 per second. All right, let's put another build in here. Send another lot out. Send out this heavy cargo. Got another attack coming. Send you out. We'll wait for this next lot to come in. 57,000. So when that comes in, we should be able to get a decent lot on the next one. We need about 60 million of these, so we've got half a million, probably about a million at the moment. I might go one more level. Maybe we'll do this one to see it. Okay, so yeah, 1300 for a second. Maybe we'll just build this card. Might save us a bit more time. We're almost up to 3 hours. Total where we're at here. We're up to 17 million points. Let's send another lot out. Let's see. All right, what's coming in now? Another minute and a half, and we'll put them on. Maybe wait a minute and a half. Wait another minute. We'll send some more out. So we're building how many at the moment? 1,000 a second. Almost 3 hours. 17 billion. You watch this go up now. We've passed 293 players in just a few hours. All right, let's send them all out here. What comes in? 3. So we're starting to pick up some resources now. Look at that deuterium. What only we've been using it on is to build those nanites so we can build ships faster. We might do one more level of nanite before we finish. We'll see how we go. So we've got a little bit of resources coming in. So we'll let these lots come in. Then we'll start saving up for the what do you call it? The next lot of nanite. Okay, well we're almost 3 minutes, 2 hours and 57 minutes. We could have been quicker, but I did spend a bit of time chatting. So, and I probably could have used a little bit more dark matter earlier to speed things up. Oh, we get the next level online bonus here. Let's give us some more academy points, 500 points, some more dark matter. Will we use these points for anything? Not really. Need 7,000, 3,800, 3,800, 3,700, whatever. And here we go now. Let's send another lot in. All right, shipyard. Put some building in. Almost 500,000. We may have enough deuterium to do that. No, we don't. Maybe when this ship comes in, we'll wait for that one and then we'll do it. So this one here will build more ships, have more ships in there. $17 million still. So the next update hasn't come in yet. So I'll turn these into ships. We'll check if there's enough deuterium to dark matter out to get the next nanite. I might try another one, do another video where I'll do it with just mining the same points. Okay, so we'll see how that goes, which means the dark matter will be used on more these here, the geologists, to get more revenue. The engineer for power. But power's not a big thing because you can build solar stacks. All right, shipyard. Put another big bulk building in there. And let's see if we can. Yeah, we've got enough dark matter, enough deuterium, and fast forward that. So level 13. I don't think we'll need the next one. Did we send that? We better send it or we won't. So we got 11 out at the moment. So the next fleet will go out when that goes there. See if we can for points now. 29. Build ships faster. Are we offer ships build speeds now? 2,700 on this. 800. I think we need one more level on there night to just to finish these off. We could use the dark matter and boom, 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 and be done. We'll do that, and then let's see how this one's going for resources. Oops, I have to wait for the fleet to come back before I can send them on. If I was to do that, take ages. Do that 16 minutes for next level. Another way to get more slots is you can get 10 slots from the general in offices. Okay. Um, and in academy, under commander, you can get slots here. So if I did a couple of them, I'd unlock that. And I need 4. What's that? 72, 87. I don't have enough, but I can get another slot on the next one. Oh wait, we're going to check the how this one's going. He's actually, even while we've been farming him, he's actually growing. His mine's must be really high, and he's actually growing faster than what we've been farming him. Won't always be the case. Eventually, we have enough ships. No, let's do this. I will wait for this guy to come in as well. Take it to 20, see if that helps with our buildings. And we'll wait for them to build, and then I'll put another order in. Look at the time now, 3 hours and 5 minutes. And what are we on points now? 29 million points. We'll start to this will start to really snowball. Let's put this next big building in. Now we're done with the federal points. Oh yeah, we needed just cover on the next update. We'll have enough points, and I'll show you how that one works with the extra slot. Not that we'll need it. We haven't used that Kraken yet, have we? Detroit, sorry, Detroit for the extra. So we don't have to do the next night. So what we might do, I reckon, when this one gets back, 14 minutes. When that one gets back, we will do the inventory item, the Detroit Silver, and that will more than likely be the last mission that we will have to send out. I hope. I may be wrong. 29 million. I may be wrong. Hey, we'll see. We'll see. I won't be wrong. It'll be right. I'll have it all done. That will more than likely be our last mission. I'm going to dark matter all the deuterium and make sure it is the last mission. So what's that? 40 mil minutes. We should be done. We're going for the points now. Watch this should start popping up. 65 million. We can speed things up. Yeah. I probably should have did that one there. That would speed it up even more. Yeah, let's do some of these. We've got dark matter left, so let's show you how that does that there. Effects here. So look at the cargo space now. It's gone up another 8,000. So that's about to hit. And then after that, when it gets back, we will we will build the ships and we'll finish it with one big swoop. Won't worry about sending out those like won't worry about the large cargoes now. Alright, that's about to hit 28 million. I may got it wrong. I might need 600 million ships, not 60. No, it is 60 million. Got 2 million in build, 2.5 million in build. There we go. I just see the academy there. So we just add that in, get that extra fleet slot in there. Oh, we can do 2 fleet slots. So they're in here now. So we can do 13 now. So we're going for points now. 65 million. We'll post 350,000 people. 350 people. 350,000. Oops. What a what, man? Oh, well. How are we going for this fleet to come back? 6 minutes, guys. And 6 minutes. Then we'll use the Detroit silver, or we'll do some dark matter. We'll turn this into resources. Now, unlike normal O game, when you do merchant in normal O game, um, if you don't have storage, you can't trade. This one lets us trade. Yep. This one. Oh, someone else has sent me that one. Okay, how are we going here? It's getting close, getting close. What are we? 3 hours and 17 minutes. Hmm, we're going to make it. I think we will. What are we up to now? 60, 65 million. I think we will make it. If we don't, we're going to be just out. Where are we going here? What's this? Still 65 million. Hasn't done an update since we last looked. And that was the probe, that one there. Accidentally sent a probe. 137 million now, so we doubled in the last 10 minutes. I don't know. We're going to be pushing it. I think we can do it, but I think we will be pushing it. I probably should have did more dark matter sooner, and I would have made a few changes. So we've got 800 and something million to go up. Yeah, so we should be able to make it. See when this comes in. Okay, so this is where we're going to do some dark matter stuff. In this shipyard for this big building. And now we're going to merchant out 23, so it's 2 and 1. So if we do 30, mm, no, it's going to be, it's not going to be enough. You know, I don't know, it's maybe 26, 26. You must be able to send the ships as well, so I'm going to trade it a little bit. I'll add these into the build. Yeah, I don't think it's enough. All right, let's use the simulator. Not the simulator, the crack Detroit, and activate that. So it's all the ships done, quickly done. Oh, going to be very little bit under, I think. It's going to be very close. Yeah, we probably need 30 million all up. So I said 60, but 30 would be enough. Worst comes to worst, it'd be two more trips. But I think we're going to be right anyway. I think we will make it. Maybe not when this finishes, but when all these come back and go out one more time. So 16 minutes. What have we got left of our time? We got 36 minutes, bit under 36 minutes left to see if we can reach a goal. I think we're definitely going to make it within the 4 hours. Actually, we only got 30 minutes because I started 5 minutes later than I planned. Alright, might duck out of that and send them out again. We're going to make it in the time. And when the next lot comes in, okay, so by the time this one comes in, we will have we definitely made it. We definitely made it within 4 hours. Okay, so let's come over and look at where we're at with the points at the moment. 137 million. All right. So when this lot comes in, the second time, so this will go out, come back in. By the time it comes in, we will have made it. So it's 16, 18, yeah, 20 more minutes, and we definitely made it. So you are. In fact, if I merchant that out, it will definitely make when this comes in. Yeah, calculating out of my head. I'm pretty. We definitely made within the 4 hour goal. We're definitely going to make it. We're definitely on track. Dark matter did help, but it was all the free dark matter. I will try again another challenge in another uni, one of these 1,000 speed ones, and see if I can do the same thing just by mining. Okay, this will land, and then we'll do one more merchant out, dark matter out, just to ensure we finish it. You know what? I don't think we have to do that. We'll complete you. Yeah, we made it. When before this one comes back, we made it. Definitely come on. That's how we're seeing for points at the moment. 137 million still. All right. Let's have some more space. 33,500. 273. And we'll reached it as soon as probably 10 minutes before the next reset. We'll reach it. Definitely. Because this one here is going to be 700 million points itself. No more need to spend anything. We've got everything we need. If I was going to continue playing this game, I'd focus on probably getting this to 22, this to 22, that to 22, so all the ships would be faster. So if this was 22, these ships' missions only be like 3 minutes. 3 minutes in, 3 minutes out, like 3.5 minutes in, 3.5 minutes out. That's of the speed of the ship. So yeah, so this is how we do it. We watch the snowball effect. The next level is when this one got back and I spent all those ships, that's when we can actually start stealing all these resources in like 5 missions. Because you get half in one go, and then you'd go around and do things like this. So you'd see these other ones. So there's one there, and there's one there, there's one there, one. Oh, I spy only bought three. So he's got 1.4. He's got not much, but he's got a few there. So when you start looking at all these resources, you can build up really quick. However, where you really make the benefit is in the expeditions, especially being such older uni, you can get so much more resources from the expeditions. 13 minutes for everything to come back. There's not much resources on that one. That's not even all of it. 273. Let's look at the academy. 9,000 points. So yeah, I'd be doing this. So this is probably my favorite thing because it's so much easier to do. Is the X Discoverer. You change this to Discoverer, so you save 20 minutes on every hold, and you get more debris from battles, and you get more resources in when you find resources. 273. You wait for the next one. We'll be over. We're over that billion. This may land before it, which will add into it. 20 minutes to go before I have to go offline, but all our fleet will be back in the next 12 minutes, so all good, we made it. I think if I hadn't farted around so much at the start, we just went in, do, we could have made 3 hours. Might make it another challenge another day. And I think if we had to use small cargoes to start with, maybe we would have been faster because there's the timing saving on the is more than the amount you pick up. Not much resources we've got there. Like 43 million an hour, but I've got 15 billion sitting there now. See, farming is so much better in this game than mining. Even from the beginning. We do mining and farming inactive. So the first we won't get inactives for a week, and the first lot of inactives are pretty useless. But after 2 weeks, people who played for 7 days before they quit, that's when the inactive farming has its place. And has this updated? Not yet. I reckon this last one will land before it updates. We'll see if I'm right. I'll just before that lands, I'll check our points, see if there's an update in the system. Then we'll see all this come back in. It's not a bad game. This game does play, and when you get into the newer unis, it's a bit more active. Like if you look at the online play, so the newest unit's got 301 players on it. This uni we're in's got 100 players. Vega, which is not actually the original uni, but the oldest one they have now. Um, that's not a bad uni. So the original one was called Origin, and after about when this was 2 year old, I think, maybe 3 year, 2 year old, 2 year old. They merged this with the original. So the original one was only 300 resource production, the 8 speed. I was going to do this if it updated. No, it hasn't. Like I said, 273 million. And now we've got that last attack in. Let's see what happens here. Still hasn't updated. By the time that comes back, we should have an update. I think it used to be every 10 minutes, but it could be random between 10 and 12 minutes. So yeah, I joined this uni, this game on the very first uni before Vega was actually before it had Vega uni had even opened. So we're just waiting now on the update, everyone. And once the update's in, we're pretty much there. It should happen before these come in. So, and what we'll do is when you go inactive, um, all your ships will um, be deleted. So what I'm going to do, all this resource I farmed, I'm just going to let it sit here, and then someone else can come and farm it from me later on, or another new player might come along and see me. Oh yeah, I'll take it from him. But it's not even that much when you think about it, because look at how much is sitting in these guys. So it's not even that much. Are we updated yet? There we go. 1.4 trillion. Okay. We've gone up 596 ranks, all less than 4 hours. So we are on 3 hours and 39 minutes, and we achieved our goal. Okay, I'm not even going to wait for these to come in. Thank you everyone for watching, and that's how you help someone get 575,000 dark matter, all within less than 4 hours. However, I might do this again with another account and just do mining only, see how it goes. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you all on the next O game video. And also watch when I start playing some of the Xbox games. We'll put in, like I play the PGA Road to Masters, and I play some of the Assassin's Creed games. So I'll start putting them on the channel as well. And hope you all enjoy. Thank you very much.